Hi, how was your day? Today, I'm going to be showing you a movie titled, The Boy Called Christmas. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to help the channel out. This movie is available for streaming on Netflix. The movie is set in ancient Finland, during the winter period. An old Auntie Ruth comes to visit her brother's children who do not want her to come around. But they are convinced otherwise by their father. Later that night, Auntie Ruth gathers them in a room to tell them a story about a boy named Nicholas, who is the main character in the movie. The story begins by showing Nicholas and his father who lived in the woods. In the same scene, Nicholas and his father are about to be attacked by a wild bear. The bear chases them while they run for their lives. A mysterious arrow with green fletching is fired into one of the nearby trees by an unknown hunter, and this causes the bear to suddenly stop chasing them and make a turn back into the woods. Later that evening, as the story continues, Nicholas' father tells him a story about the elf helm. Just as the story ends, they are interrupted by a squeak. A mouse has entered their cabin and was stealing away a piece of food. Nicholas' father tries to kill the mouse, but Nicholas begs him to spare its life. Nicholas keeps the mouse as a pet and names him Mika. He even tries to teach it how to communicate. One day the king summons everyone in the town to have a talk with them. The people are poor and miserable. So when the king asks the people what they need the most, they demand a good healthcare system, a living wage and some other necessities. But, the king tells them that they need hope the most, to keep them going through the rough days. So the king asks his subjects to go far, and beyond the kingdom to bring back to everyone, anything that will give the people hope again. He also promises a reward to anyone who embarks on this difficult journey. In the middle of the king's address, Mika, the mouse, begins to scurry among the people, while Nicholas tries to catch it. This causes some distraction, but Nicholas finally catches the mouse at the king's feet. The king orders his guards to seize him, but Nicholas' father pleads for mercy. One evening a friend, Anders, visits Nicholas' father, carrying with him the same arrows which had prevented the bear from hurting Nicholas and his father. Anders and his friend discuss outside the cabin while Nicholas watches them from inside. The next day, Nicholas' father reveals to his son that he will be going on the quest. But he promises Nicholas that he'll be back in not more than 2 months. At first Nicholas is delighted that his dad is going to bring back hope to the town, but is immediately disappointed when he learns that his dad is only after the king's reward so he could provide a better life for Nicholas. Nicholas' father is going to join Anders' group to find the elf helm. Nicholas wants to go with his father, who insists that it's too dangerous for him, but Nicholas begs him to join in, but his father is bent on keeping him safe. Nicholas' father has asked his sister, Auntie Carlotta, to come and take care of Nicholas while he's gone. The young boy isn't happy, but he obliged. The following morning, Nicholas is sad as he has to say goodbye to his father for a while. Barley After his father's departure, Auntie Carlotta began to maltreat Nicholas. First she forced Nicholas to sleep outside in the cold, because she needed some privacy. Next, she throws away the rat and Nicholas' pumpkin doll which his mother had made for him. She makes him do all the housework and does not give him enough food. Nicholas really expected his father to be home, but he wasn't going to be back anytime soon. One day Auntie Carlotta uses Nicholas' pumpkin doll to cook a soup for him. Nicholas is disgusted and shouts back at his aunt, who accidentally burns the hat his father gave to him Rig before he left. Nicholas finds a map in his hat and sets off to find his father on his own. As Nicholas leaves town, he meets an old woman who tries to discourage him. The woman even mocks him. Nevertheless, a determined Nicholas continues his journey to the far north. Nicholas wanders into a cave to rest for the night, and this is where things take a quite dramatic turn. It turned out, the mouse could talk. The little boy is surprised and very excited. The following morning they continue their journey. Along the way, they meet a wounded reindeer. Turns out, the arrow belongs to Anders the hunter. Nicholas helps out the reindeer and makes friends with it. He continues his journey. But the reindeer follows them and even offers them a ride. 3 best friends, Nicholas, Mika and the reindeer, which he names Lake Blitzen. They are almost approaching the mountains and soon arrive at the sleeping giants. The trio is disappointed to find no elf helm but snow. Unknown to them, they're already at the elf helm, but they're yet to find out. Nicholas finds his father's knife in the snow. The discouraged Nicholas collapses from hunger, depression and exhaustion. Two elves come to the rescue. They teach him a lesson about life. An impossibility is nothing but a possibility you are yet to discover. The old elf Father Topo and the young elf Little Noosh ask him to leave their village. Nicholas is surprised as he doesn't see anything but snow. The two elfes ask Nicholas to believe the elf helm before he can see it, and behold, Nicholas sees the elf helm right before him. He walks into the city. Father Topo takes him to a group of people called the Resistance. It is forbidden to party in the land of the elves, but they gather to sing and dance and celebrate Christmas. It is also against the law to bring a human into their town. The mouse is delighted to find a cake city. Nicholas and the elves are having a conversation about Christmas. Just then, the guards interrupt the party. Mother Vodal, the ruler of the elves, is very upset. She scolds Father Topo and even threatens his life. She notices Nicholas and is more upset. She asks Nicholas what he has come to the village to do, and Nicholas tells her. She seems to know something about Nicholas' father and the group as she explained to them how bad they were. They had kidnapped a little boy named Kip who belonged to a certain couple. Since the incident, the leader has banned a lot of activities including Christmas, in order not to let their guards down again. Mother Vodal orders the guards to lead Nicholas to the tower. Nicholas is taken captive. He's locked up in a cell where he meets another prisoner called Pixie who can make people's head explode after eating a certain substance. A troll is locked up in the same cell and they both devise a means to escape by making the head of the troll pop, which ejects them out of the tower. I don't actually believe this because the chamber wasn't as tight as a gun barrel. But anyways, it's a movie. The duo escape and are pursued by the guards. They get to a classroom where a teacher, Mother Harkers, helps them to escape through an underground tunnel. Soon the guards catch up with him and all the foreigners are surrounded. Pixie uses an explosive cracker to distract the guards while Nicholas and his friends escape, but without her. The trio keeps searching all day long until Nicholas comes to a place where he finds smoke in the woods. He also finds a rope trail which leads them to little Kip who had been kidnapped. The little Kip points him to the group of men. There Nicholas finds his father. Nicholas tries to convince the men to let go of the elf, but they want to shoot him instead. Joel, Nicholas' father, orders the men to tie up his son and the reindeer. He had some ulterior motives. Later in the night he cuts his son loose and they escape with little Kip. With the two boys on the reindeer and Joel on the sleigh, they escape from the men. Things take a sad turn when Joel cuts himself loose and falls into an avalanche, leaving Nicholas to complete the mission. Nicholas is sad, but he has to do the right thing. The scene cuts to a hall where all the elves had gathered for a meeting. Mother Vodal is upset with Mother Harkers for helping the prisoners escape, and is about to exiled. Just then Nicholas brings Kip to them and they celebrate his return. Their ruler tries to call them to order, but they ignore her and take the boy to his parents. Sometime later, they offer Nicholas some items in return for his kindness, but instead he asks for some toys and candies which he would take back to his human town. Just as Nicholas is about to take his ride back home, Mother Vodal shows up and knocks him down. She is about to hurt Nicholas when she sees a pendant. Turns out, this was the same pendant which Mother Vodal gave to Nicholas' mom when she was a little girl. She had wandered into the village of the elves, and when she was leaving she was given lots of chocolate. A smile appears on Mother Vodal's face and Nicholas is sent on his way home. Nicholas stops by the king's place first. He shows the king some of the toys, but the king is yet to understand that showing people that you care and being truthful at all times is the greatest hope to humanity. The king, Nicholas, Mika and the flying reindeer go from house to house, all over the town to distribute toys to everyone in the town. The movie ends with Auntie Ruth leaving her nephews and niece. This movie is available for streaming on Netflix. It's originally dubbed in Hungarian. Like the video, subscribe and comment to help the channel out. Thank you for your time. I hope to see you in the next video. Have a nice day ahead.